Hello dear students. This video is for chapter 22 Chemical Coordination and Integration. You have already learned that neural system provides a point-to-point rapid coordination among organs. The neural coordination is fast but short-lived. As the nerve fibers do not innervate all cells of the body and the cellular function need to be continuously regulated, a special kind of coordination and integration has to be provided. And this function is carried out by hormones. So here we go. The glands, these are actually secretory organs which are of two types. One is exocrine, whose secretion is confined to the place where they found, and the another one is endocrine gland, which are also called ductless gland, and their secretion reach to different target organ through blood streams. So in this chapter we will discuss about endocrine glands and hormones, human endocrine system, hormones of heart, kidney, gastrointestinal tract, and mechanism of hormone action. Here you can see diagram because this is important, that where are different glands located in our body. This is important beta. Now what is hormone? Is a chemical produced by endocrine glands and released into the blood and transported to distantly located target organs, as I told you. But the first hormone was discovered by this Starling, and that was secretin, right? A hormone which stimulate another endocrine gland to secrete hormone is called trophic hormone. बच्चा ये word हम लोग बार बार use करेंगे. What is trophic hormone? A hormone which stimulate another endocrine gland to secrete its hormone is called trophic hormone. For example, in class 10, you already gone through pituitary gland, which is called master gland. And why it is called master gland? Because it secretes certain hormone which are responsible for stimulating other gland to secrete their hormone. This term hormone was coined by Starling in 1905. Now, properties of hormone. They are non-nutrient chemicals. They do not provide any energy but act as a intercellular messengers. Now, the properties are they are secreted by, of course, endocrine glands. The secretion is released directly into the blood. Exception is there, बच्चा, gastrin, याद रखिएगा. These are carried to distantly locate specific organs called target organs. They have specific physiological function. The hormones have maybe very low molecular weight, or like example यहाँ पर दे रखा है ADH, which is having around 600 to 2000 daltons. These act in very low concentration. बहुत छोटा amount चाहिए होता है. They are non-antigenic. कोई लेना देना नहीं है उसका antigen से. These are mostly short-lived, so have no cumulative effect. Some hormones are quick-acting. Example is adrenaline. While some are slow, like estrogen of ovary. याद रखना है आप लोग को ये. कुछ hormones जो होते हैं, they are in inactive form. They have to be activated before use. For example, insulin. Insulin is having one C-peptide chain which is to be removed before it becomes active. They are very specific. They have specific target organ on which they work. Now, hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is called supermaster gland. Why it is called supermaster gland? Because it regulates the master gland. Now, which gland is called master gland? All of you know, pituitary gland. So, pituitary gland is being regulated by hypothalamus. That's why it is called supermaster gland. Where it is located? In the floor of diencephalon. Diencephalon is a part of forebrain beta. इससे पहले वाले चैप्टर में आप पढ़ चुके हैं ये चीज. Now, hormones of hypothalamus are called neurohormones, which is of two kinds, either releasing factor or inhibiting factor. आगे चार्ट दे रखा है जिसमें ये क्लियर है, like these are different. TSH releasing factor, नाम से पता चल रहा है, thyroid stimulating hormone releasing factor, which stimulate thyroid stimulating hormone to get released. ACTHRF, STHRF, full forms are given beta, so you can see. Now pituitary gland. But so the pituitary gland is located in a bony cavity, and that is called sella turcica, and is attached to hypothalamus with the help of a stalk which is called infundibulum. बच्चा याद रखना है आप लोगों को कि हाइपोथैलेमस से अटैच होता है पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड, और जिस चीज से अटैच होता है उस स्टॉक को हम बोलते हैं इनफंडिबुलम. Now, this pituitary gland is also called, as I told you, is called master gland of the body or chief executive of endocrine system or leader of endocrine orchestra. ये नाम आपको याद रखने चाहिए क्योंकि बड़े इंप्रेसिव से हैं और एप्रोप्रिएट हैं इसके लिए, पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड के लिए. Now, pituitary gland is divided into two, that is adenohypophysis and neurohypophysis. The adenohypophysis is again divided into two, that is pars distalis, which is also called anterior pituitary, or pars intermedia. Now, different hormones secreted by them. So, हम एक एक करके बच्चा हम लेंगे इनको hormones को पढ़ने के लिए. बट मैं थोड़ा सा आपको ये भी चीज बताना चाहती हूँ कि जो पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड जो है उसके दो पार्ट होते हैं बेटा. जो ऊपर वाला पार्ट होता है that is of course formed with the help of this hypothalamus, but the lower part actually arise from our buccal cavity roof that forms a pouch which is called Rathke's pouch. Now this Rathke's pouch along with that hypothalamic part forms a complete gland which is called pituitary gland. Now hormones and of course the target tissue and its action. So सबसे पहला हार्मोन है ग्रोथ हार्मोन which is also called somatotropic hormone. Why it is called somatotropic hormone? Because it is involved in only in growth of somatic cells. Like there are reproductive cells also, but their growth, this growth hormone is called somatotropic hormone. So it is not involved in the growth of reproductive structure. Now growth hormone is a globulin protein whose molecular weight is around 21,000 to 48,000 molecular weight. This growth hormone stimulate growth of bones, cartilage, muscles, visceral part and of course body. It promotes anabolism of protein and it also converts glycogen to glucose. Now, अगर ग्रोथ हार्मोन का सीक्रेशन आगे बच्चा दे रखा है ये वो उसके बारे में मैं आपको बाद में बताती हूँ. पहले मैं और आपको हार्मोन्स बता देती हूँ. थायराइड स्टिमुलेटिंग हार्मोन. थायराइड स्टिमुलेटिंग हार्मोन का मेन फंक्शन क्या होता है? स्टिमुलेट सिंथेसिस एंड सिक्रेशन ऑफ थायराइड हार्मोन बाय थायराइड ग्लैंड. नाम से पता चल रहा है थायराइड स्टिमुलेटिंग हार्मोन. फॉलिकल स्टिमुलेटिंग हार्मोन. Follicle stimulating hormone in females initiate development of oocyte or we can say ova and induce ovarian secretion of estrogen. In males, stimulate testes to produce sperm. Now, luteinizing hormone, LH together with estrogen stimulate ovulation, that is release of ova and development of corpus luteum, secretion of progesterone and prepare uterus for implantation. Interstitial cell stimulating hormone of course found in testes. It activate Leydig cells of the testic. Leydig cells क्या होते हैं बच्चा? Seminiferous tubule के बीच में जो cells होते हैं interstitial cells, उन्हें हम Leydig cells भी कहते हैं. This secrete a hormone testosterone and androgen to regulate secondary sexual character. Now prolactin, which is also called of course released by mammary gland and ovary, also called lactogenic hormone. It is known as hormone of maternity because क्यों कह रहे हैं उसको hormone of maternity? Because that is in the development of mammary gland. Of course during pregnancy सिर्फ तभी होगा बच्चा ये. और जो रिलीज होगा मिल्क का फॉर्मेशन जो हो रहा है that is under the control of prolactin. बट जो रिलीज होगा वो अभी हम एक और हार्मोन पढ़ेंगे that is oxytocin. Now adrenocorticotropic hormone जो adrenal gland को stimulate करता है. Adrenal gland is having two part, cortex part and medulla. The cortical part is being stimulated by this hormone. Now melanocyte stimulating hormone MSH which work on of course melanin secretion, darkening of skin. इसके अलावा बहुत सारे बच्चा जैसे कि amphibians के metamorphosis process में भी important role play करता है. Now hormones of this neurohypophysis part, that is oxytocin, as I told you. It is also called milk ejection and birth hormone. Along with that, oxytocin is responsible for giving birth. How come? That after like fully formed embryo is formed, then during its delivery, oxytocin is released, which help in contraction of uterus and the dilation of this birth canal, which is vagina and cervix. That pipe is called. And one another hormone, antidiuretic hormone, आपने पढ़ा हुआ है excretion chapter में. That antidiuretic hormone helps to reabsorb water so that it can make urine concentrated or it can conserve water. So this is important role. Now, disorder of growth hormone, as I told you, in hyposecretion, I mean, there are two kind. Like if its secretion is less, then it is called hyposecretion, and if its secretion is more, then it is called hypersecretion. In both the condition, it is not good for body. Like in child, if hyposecretion is taking place, two diseases are there, Lauren and Froelich. In Lauren, only growth remains stunted. On the other hand, in Froelich, growth as well as mentally retarded. In adults, if hyposecretion takes place, then it is called Simon's disease, in which skin becomes dry and wrinkled, hair becomes gray, and of course, degeneration of sex organs. Now, hypersecretion in child causes gigantism, that is excessive skeletal growth, and in adult, it causes acromegaly, in which excessive growth of facial bones takes place, hands and feet becomes large. Now, disorders some other hormone, which is actually as such not given in our book, but still you must know, hyposecretion of TSH leads to thyroid atrophy. बच्चा वो टूटने लग जाएगा. While hyperactivity produces symptoms similar to Graves' disease. Disorder of ACTH, that is hypersecretion of ACTH lead to rheumatoid arthritis. सुना होगा बच्चा आपने, joints जो होते हैं वो lock हो जाते हैं. While hyposecretion lead to excessive growth of adrenal cortex. Disorder of gonadotropins, like hyposecretion of ICH, that is interstitial cell stimulating hormone, result in impaired development of external genitalia, and LH result in sterility in female, and FSH result in failure of gamete formation. Disorder of prolactin, hypersecretion of prolactin may hinder menstruation, कहीं ना कहीं उस पर भी इफेक्ट पड़ेगा, और impotency भी हो सकती है. In pigeons and doves, ये अलग से दे रखा है. It stimulate the epithelial cell of crop in both male and female to secrete pigeon milk for nutrition of newly hatched infants. बच्चा जो बेबी होता है pigeon और doves का, वो feed करता है pigeon milk से. Disorder of antidiuretic hormone ADH, hypersecretion of ADH causes diabetes insipidus. It's not diabetes mellitus, which is caused because of the deficiency of insulin. It is hypersecretion of ADH causes diabetes insipidus, which is characterized by micturating dilute urine several times a day, which result in excessive thirst. That is called polydipsia and dehydration. Alcohol inhibits secretion of ADH, so increases urine output, increase in the count of erythrocyte, amount of hemoglobin. Now, pineal gland. This is another gland which is present, of course, nearby to this our brain, upper region of this hypothalamus. The pineal gland is composed of modified nerve cells called pinealocytes. बच्चा ये याद रखना है आपको, pinealocytes. Well, it is found in dorsal side of the forebrain, and it secretes a hormone called melatonin and serotonin. Now, melatonin play important role in integrating photoperiod. What is photoperiod? That is found in this plants, but here when we are talking of animals, so it affects circadian rhythm. हम दिन भर में 24 hours में जो हमारी activities होती हैं, उन्हें हम बोलते हैं circadian rhythms. Now, melatonin also potent antioxidant. Melatonin causes atrophy of gonads in several animals, not in us. Now, serotonin, it acts as a vasoconstrictor. What is vasoconstrictor? That is जो आपकी blood vessels हैं उनका diameter कम हो जाना is vasoconstrictor. So serotonin plays this role. Now, thyroid gland. But a thyroid gland is a bilobed gland situated in the lower part of the neck, ventral to trachea, behind the larynx. ये आपको याद रखना है क्योंकि bilobed है तो आपस में जो दो lobes हैं वो connected हैं with the help of isthmus. Each thyroid gland contains two parathyroid glands. So the number of parathyroid gland is 4. Now, इसका एक बार आप सेक्शन देख लीजिए. ट्रांसफर सेक्शन हम देखेंगे तो इसमें एसिनाई दिखाई दे रहे हैं, बीच बीच में स्ट्रोमा भी दिखाई दे रहा है, राइट. बीच में मैट्रिक्स जो है सो कॉल्ड वो उसको हम बोलते हैं बच्चा स्ट्रोमा. नाउ दीज एसिनाई जो ये गोल गोल आपको स्ट्रक्चर दिखाई दे रहे हैं, इसके चारों तरफ जो वॉल दिखाई दे रही है उसे हम बोलते हैं क्यूबॉइडल एपिथेलियम. Now, this cuboidal epithelium secrete proteinaceous colloidal secretion, which is also called thyroglobulin. Now, how thyroxine form? Inorganic iodide in presence of TSH in acini convert tyrosine plus iodine forms tyrosine I2 or tyrosine I, mono or diiodotyrosine. Now, oxidative coupling होती है. What is oxidative coupling? That is tyrosine I2 plus tyrosine I2 form tetraiodothyroxine. Now, this tetraiodothyroxine is actually thyroxine. It is given here, whatever I told you, bacha. Now, thyroid hormone play an important role in regulating basic metabolic rate and calcium balance. This is equally important. Now, these hormones also support the process of RBC formation and control metabolism of carbohydrate, protein and fat. They maintain water and electrolyte balance. It stimulates metamorphosis of tadpole larvae in amphibia. Now, thyroid tissue is made up of two types of cells. One is follicular and another one is parafollicular. Now, parafollicular group of cells जो हैं endocrine cell के, they are scattered in connective tissue between the thyroid follicles. Now, parafollicular cells of thyroid gland secrete non-iodinated protein hormone called thyrocalcitonin, which regulate blood calcium level. Now, what does thyrocalcitonin? Blood से बोन में कैल्शियम आयन को लेके जाता है और इसकी डेफिशिएंसी से एक डिजीज होती है, उसको हम बोलते हैं ऑस्टियोपोरोसिस. What is osteoporosis? That is frequent fracture. ये आपको क्लियर होना चाहिए. नाउ कैल्सिटोनिन plays an important role in calcium and phosphorus metabolism. In particular, calcitonin has the ability to decrease blood calcium level. याद रखिएगा जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, at least in part by effect on two well-studied target organs, that is bone and kidney. Now, disorder of this thyroid gland, इसको मैं आपको थोड़ा सा explain कर देती हूँ. Like hyposecretion, again hyposecretion and hypersecretion. Now, hyposecretion in child causes cretinism and hyposecretion in adult called myxedema. पहले मैं इनके symptoms बताती हूँ. In child, cretinism, skeletal development stunted, mental deficiency, tongue become protruding, बाहर निकला हुआ, pot, ballad, abdomen, BMR, basic metabolic rate decreases, sex organ retarded. These are the characteristics of cretinism. So if you want to write, you can write. Now, myxedema. Myxedema is also called Gould's disease. बच्चा इसमें BMR, body temperature, pulse rate decreases. Edema, puffiness हो जाता है hands and feet में. Edema. Skin become dry, anemic हो जाता है. दूसरा डिजीज है इसी में हाइपोसिक्रेशन में एडल्ट्स में, जिसको हम बोलते हैं सिंपल गॉइटर. वो शायद हम सबको पता है. सिंपल गॉइटर इज जो आपका नेक रीजन है वो स्वेलन हो जाता है. टू सिम्टमाइज यू दैट गॉइटर इज देयर. व्हाट इज गॉइटर? दैट इज आपका जो ग्लैंड है वो काम नहीं कर रहा है और आपकी बॉडी के अंदर डेफिशिएंसी हो रही है आयोडीन की, जिसकी वजह से थायरॉक्सिन का फॉर्मेशन नहीं हो रहा. Now, hypersecretion causes exophthalmic goiter, which is also called Graves' disease or Basedow disease. इसमें क्या होता है? Burning himself up, BMR बढ़ जाएगा. Nervous excitability, loss of appetite or loss of weight, heart rate and pulse rate increase. सब उल्टा होगा बेटा. Body temperature increase. Now, why it is called exophthalmic goiter? Because इसमें eyeballs जो होती हैं वो protruding होती हैं. ना पायराथायरॉयड ग्लैंड, मतलब पैराथायरॉयड ग्लैंड जो है दैट फंक्शन अपोजिट टू आर अपना कैल्सिटोनिन जो हमने पढ़ा था थायरोकैल्सिटोनिन, और पैराथ हार्मोन को हम कॉलिप्स हार्मोन भी कहते हैं, साइंटिस्ट का नाम है. ये क्या करता है? बोन से ब्लड में लेके जाता है कैल्शियम आयन को. हेयर इट इज गिवन. नाउ डिसऑर्डर्स भी गिवन है, एज सच हमारी बुक में नहीं है तो मैं इसको ज्यादा आपको एक्सप्लेन नहीं करूंगी. Now, thymus. Thymus gland is lobular structure located on the dorsal side of the heart and the aorta. It is first developing lymphoid organ. बच्चा ये याद रखना है. It is divided into outer part that is called cortex and the inner part that is called medulla. Thymus gland act as hematopoietic as well as endocrine. What is hematopoietic? That is formation of RBC and WBC. Now, thymosin play a major role in differentiation of T lymphocytes, which provide CMI, that is cell-mediated immunity. In addition, thymosin also promote production of antibodies to provide humoral immunity. Bacha, there are two type of white leukocytes. One is T lymphocyte, another one is B lymphocyte. B जो होता है वो प्रोड्यूस करता है एंटीबॉडी और जो T lymphocytes होता है वो खुद किल करता है. तो टी लिम्फोसाइट्स जो इम्यूनिटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं उसको CMI कहते हैं, और जो हमारा ये बी सेल्स प्रोवाइड कर रहा है उसको हम ह्यूमरल इम्यूनिटी कहते हैं, क्योंकि वो ब्लड के थ्रू जाता है ना। अगर डिसऑर्डर हो गया थाइमस ग्लैंड का तो क्या होगा, तो हाइपर सिक्रेशन ऑफ थाइमोसिन हार्मोन में लीड टू मिस्थीनिया ग्रेविस डिजीज है बच्चा, जिसमें एबनॉर्मल मस्कुलर एक्साइटेशन होता है. So this is all in this video. In the next part, we will discuss the remaining things like other endocrine glands, hormones of heart and kidney, and mechanism of hormone action. Thank you so much.